G'day, it's Jeff from Hardwood Mills, Australia. I'm just going to show you converting the sawmill over to a roller guide like this. So pre-existing machines, you can have these. So these are actually a depression roller guide. So they push down hard on the blade, you get better control. A lot of people wanted these for a while, so we've developed them. So the first thing you do, just loosen all this off. Obviously take your roller guides off. Remove. So you basically strip these down every nut and bolt. So just going to remove the guides off these, like so. We even remove the bearing because you have a back lip on there, and that keeps the blade on. So just going to remove the bearing out of the housing, like so. Like so. Okay, and the next thing we do is we just get the roller system. You've got a bolt in there. Stick the bolt through like so. Now you have the bolt right to the top. You can, so just pick that up. You can adjust these a little bit using that slot if you need to. If the mill has that little bit more play, some do, some don't. So just going to stick this through here like so, and we just put that in there like that. And tighten that in place. Wrong spanner. Now, these rollers, as I said, they work on depression, so you want that right up in there, like so. Just going to tighten that down. You've got to just make sure that just stays up high in there like that, because it's where they sit. And again, you can move them if you need to up and down in that slot, but generally you don't. So you're just going to tie that in there like that, and then we put them back on this. Now when I put them back onto this assembly, I'm just gonna tip them a little bit like that. So when the blade comes on, it's a little up on its edge. So when the blade comes on, I push those down. Now you do the exact thing on both sides of the mill. I'll just show you on one side basically for now. So the next thing you do is you put I'll put the blade on the machine, like so. Now what you want to do is get the blade to run dead straight on the mill, like so. I've still got the guides, as I said, you'd have these on both sides, but just to make the film a little quicker, you do that. So, just going to put this on. It's on that build. Putting this in like so. Alright, and we're just going to tighten that up. So you get that up to pretty much full strain. Now this is when you start to calibrate your roller system. So I'm just going to move that roller back a little bit. So you want this again, that magic credit card credit card off the back of this roller. You don't want that really rubbing or affecting the blade too much. So what we do, just going to bring that up to a little bit more strain on the blade, like so. So what we do is we put your guide under, roller guide, your support arm under there like that. And what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to use my 6mm Allen key under there. So I'm just going to stick that under there like that. I'm just using that as a gauge. I'm just going to wind the mill down until the Allen key is just touching. Like so. Just a little more. You want it pretty precise. Like that. Pull that out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push this. So I'm just going to back that off just a little bit, and I'm just going to push this so as this swings around, it goes like that. So just going to push that down. So that stays. Normally it's pretty well parallel. And you can see, okay, that's got a little bit more to go. So I've got to bring that around a little bit more. Nice and firm. You'll see that's touching there, but it's floating still on this side. So what we do, once the guide goes onto that side, the second roller is exactly the same as this. So you get these running parallel, and that becomes like absolutely rock solid. You can't move those. So these will be available on our website for you to purchase.